Did you know you can play a vital role in the judicial process by taking part in a jury research focus group? Derrick Law Firm Injury Lawyers, owned by attorney Dirk Derrick, has served seriously injured clients since 1991. The law firm handles various cases, including auto, motorcycle, and boat accidents, in addition to workers' compensation and denied or delayed insurance claims. Derrick Law Firm Injury Lawyers offers a jury research focus group service, which helps the attorneys better understand what a jury thinks about the facts, issues, and damages in a case. In this featured business episode of Conversations with Nicole, Dirk explains the importance of a focus group and how you can get involved. I hope you enjoy it. To learn more about the Jury Research Focus Group and Derrick Law Firm Injury Lawyers, visit derricklawfirm.com. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Conversations with Nicole. Attorney Dirk Derrick, owner of Derrick Law Firm Injury Lawyers, is my guest today for this special featured business interview of Conversations with Nicole. Welcome to the show, sir.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Derrick Law Firm Injury Lawyers has served seriously injured clients since 1991, and you offer a jury research focus group service, which is the focus of our conversation today. So what is a focus group?
A focus group is getting a jury of 12 to come in and listen to a case and presenting to that jury a case from the plaintiff's standpoint and from the defendant's standpoint and seeing what they think about the case.
And so walk us through the process of actually what goes into being a part of a focus group.
Well, first you would go to our website, sign up. We'd give you some information about the process. We get questions answered by you on the website. We're looking for a very diverse group of people with different beliefs, different demographics, different life experiences. And we pick a jury based on the demographics of the county in which this case is going on that you will hear and determine. And then we will contact you when we need a jury in that area. And we'll get 12 people to come in and go from there.
Now, I know you make it a unique experience for those that are chosen to do this. You feed them, you make them feel at home. And so it is a commitment for at least a day, correct?
It is a commitment for an evening. They come in at 5:30. We feed them supper. We give them some homemade cake, the best around. We get started around 6, and they usually leave around 9 to 10 o'clock. There's a presentation, then there's deliberation. And then we talk to them and they leave.
And they also are compensated financially.
They are. They get $100 per person for the evening service. And before trial, we'll do one for all day on a Saturday. And on those all day services, they get more. They get $175 or $200, depending on the length of that service.
So why do you believe in this jury research focused group service? And you believe in it so much so that you've actually outfitted your office to mimic a jury selection courtroom and to really get the whole feel of what it's like to be a juror.
Yeah, we presently have 3 courtrooms, one in Myrtle Beach, one in Conway, and one in Charleston. We've recently hired attorneys in Greenville. We're headed that way, and have hired an attorney in Columbia and headed that way. When I got out of law school in the late 80s, we tried a lot of cases. So we'd go to court very often, and you would get feedback immediately from the community as to how they felt about certain facts and issues that are involved in civil litigation. Those days are over. There's not many cases tried now. So no one wants to be sued, and no one I've ever represented want to sue anybody. But the way to determine the value of a claim has always been a jury decides it. So we have expedited the process by running cases past a jury before we even start litigation.
So talk about that feedback from the jurors when they come in and they give you that feedback. What do they say to you that helps you in trying the case that actually you are giving them a real case from your office?
They take it serious. They come in. We tell them we need honesty. We want them to enter into this process like they're serving on a jury. We don't tell them which side we represent. Sometimes we represent in-house cases, and other attorneys also hire us to focus group their cases. So we present both ways, and we just listen to how people react to evidence and issues and damages. It's a very interesting process because we've never been able to watch jurors make decisions. And in the past 4 years, I think I've watched 300 to 400 juries decide cases, and just what they talk about, what they want, what they need, what they expect from lawyers to make a decision has been very eye-opening.
Have you been surprised by their reactions and how they give an outcome to the cases that you're presenting to them?
Absolutely.
Is
Most lawyers, I've been practicing for 35 years, and most lawyers think they know how juries think. And after I've watched 20 or 30, I thought, Lord, I've never known anything about how juries deliberate and make decisions. They really are interesting, and it's really interesting to see the different beliefs and life experiences and everything that's unique about people's lives come in and discussed over these facts of this case. So it's been very, very interesting and very good for our clients and for everyone. I mean, the outcomes of these focus groups are usually shared with everybody involved in the case. We're trying to avoid unnecessary litigation and shorten necessary litigation because no one likes the process.
Right.
Whether you're bringing an action or whether you're being sued, people do not enjoy the litigation process.
Well, these kinds of cases can get tied up in courts for years. So I would think that the focus groups help shorten that time, that maybe that would be a possibility that the case goes on and on and on and on rather than trying to bring it into a shorter amount of time to wrap things up and come to a conclusion.
Absolutely. That's our goal. Our goal is to avoid unnecessary litigation. But the disagreement has always been the two parties argue about how a jury of 12 will respond to the unique facts of this case. And by us focus the case before litigation, we can show everyone involved what people think about it. So it's helped us expedite that and avoid litigation in cases. And then there's some cases you have to file to go get the facts, because every case is based upon facts. And to get all the facts and then focus it early on to speed up litigation so it won't draw out for 2 or 3 years. There's some cases that still draw out, but this is our best effort to shorten the litigation process.
And not all law firms do what you're doing. So I would say that you're very unique in offering this service.
Well, good trial lawyers have always focused cases. Yeah. We used to do it where if you had a big case, you would go rent some space at the convention center, hire some videographers, and focus it and get great feedback before you went to trial. When we started building some offices, I wanted to build the courtrooms in the office so we could do it on more cases, so that it didn't have to be a multi-million-dollar case to be able to focus it and give our clients the information. Our clients want the best information possible to decide whether they should litigate or whether they should continue the litigation or what the value of the case may be. So this is our best effort to give them that information. And by putting it in-house, we're able to do it on a lot more cases.
Yeah, such a valuable tool, 100% for your clients. And you are actually in Conway, South Carolina. So you have folks come there, but like you said, you have other offices where you hold these focus groups as well, correct?
That's correct. We presently got Conway, North Charleston, and a courtroom in Myrtle Beach.
Yeah, fantastic.
But we will do it for attorneys and on cases in other counties.
You have clients though from all
absolutely.
parts of the Southeast.
Well, part of living in Conway and Myrtle Beach is the tourist season. We have a lot of clients who come down and then go back home. So that's a big part of our business.
How does that factor into the focus groups? Just curious.
It's if there's anything good out of COVID, is we've all learned how to use Zoom and videos.
Yes.
And so if we don't focus a case, we usually get a video of our clients to introduce themselves to the jury, to tell their story. And we can now do that no matter where they're located.
Yeah.
It just seems like a few years ago that none of us knew how to do that, but now it doesn't prevent us from focusing cases no matter where our plaintiff is from.
Absolutely. Going back to the individual that may want to participate in a focus group, you are looking for individuals from all walks of life. Maybe the stay-at-home mother, maybe the younger person, or an older gentleman. Could you talk a little bit more about the individual that you'd like to see come to the focus group and attend?
Yeah, we want everyone. We've had some focus group participants who thought one way real strongly or one way real strongly. And when they leave, they say, I bet you don't like what I've got to say about this case. And I said, no, honestly, we want everyone's opinion. We're trying to match the demographics that will be on the jury for every county. And that's everybody. That's young people, old people, everyone in between, as diverse as we can get it. We're really trying to match the demographics of the county. And
well, you want a reflection of your society, correct?
Absolutely. We want to get as close as we can to who will be in the courtroom when we have to pick a real jury.
Yeah, I think it's fascinating. And how many times can someone actually participate?
They can, I think I saw that 900 people had signed up to do it a second time.
Yeah.
They really like doing it. It makes people think, and it makes people really get around a set of facts and discuss with other people. It's an interesting process. So we give them a chance to stay on the list. I think presently we got close to 6,000 people signed up, and 2,000 or so have already served. Now, a lot of those are in counties that we haven't had a case there, so it depends on when we have cases or when an attorney in a certain county wants us to come to that county and focus a case. But people can serve a second time, and they stay on the list.
You're sort of putting a little twist. Most people don't like jury duty, but you've got a long list of folks wanting to help out.
I'll pay them more than the county pays them to do on the jury. It's one night.
And they get cake.
They get cake, and we actually pay a lot more for their opinions than Twitter does.
Good. I think that's wonderful. I think this is fascinating. So as we wrap up, tell folks again where they can go to get more information and be a part of your focus group.
They can go to DerrickLawFirm.com. There's a link there to click on focus groups. You can sign up. You can contact Brooke.Holden@DerrickLawFirm.com. She's our focus group coordinator. And I think she used to work with you, Nikki, and you know her.
Yes.
She's done a great job. And you can contact her or call us at 843-248-7486 and talk to Brooke, and she'll get you hooked up.
Sounds great. Well, I want to thank you for being my guest today to tell us all about your focus groups. Sounds very interesting, very informative, and certainly a great tool for your firm and for trying cases to speed up the process and help out clients. And thank you for sharing this information with me today. I've really enjoyed learning more about it.
Well, thank you, and we'll get you on a focus group, Nikki.
I'll have to do that 100%. And that will do it for this edition of Conversations with Nicole. Until I see you again, I hope you have a great day.